influenza got its name from the fact that people believed the disease was because of the evil influence of stars. The worldwide Spanish flu epidemic, which broke out in 1918, killed more than 30 million people in less than a year. Or to put it in another context, the 1918 pandemic killed more people in the first year than HIV/AIDS killed in its first 25 years. The first country to abolish capital punishment was Austria in 1787. Roosevelt was the most superstitious president. He traveled continually, but never on a Friday. He also would not sit at a table that held 13 people. Speaking of leaders who were a little bit superstitious, Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of England during World War II, superstitiously feared January 24th because he was certain it was destined to be the day of his death. Churchill's father died on that date, and Churchill did indeed die on January 24th, 1965. The phrase, or figure of speech, raining cats and dogs, originated in 17th century England. Many of these poor animals unfortunately drowned, and their bodies would be seen floating in the rain torrents that raced through the streets. The situation gave the appearance that it had literally rained cats and dogs, and led to the current day figure of speech or expression. When young and impoverished, Pablo Picasso kept warm by burning his own paintings. Fleas can jump more than 200 times their body length and exhilarate 50 times faster than a space rocket. The Titanic was the first ship to use the SOS signal. It was adopted as an international signal for distress in 1912, and the Titanic struck the iceberg in April of that year. More people are killed annually by donkeys than die in air crashes. It takes the interaction of 72 different muscles to produce human speech. Although I guess you could say that some people's muscles in that department are in pretty good shape. In the state of Queensland, Australia, it is still constitutional law that all pubs must have a railing outside for patrons to tie up their horse. It is widely believed Napoleon's hemorrhoids contributed to his defeat at Waterloo. They prevented him from surveying the battlefield on horseback. Ow! In her entire lifetime, Spain's Queen Elizabeth, who lived from 1451 to 1504, only ever had 2 baths, or if you like, bathed twice. I bet everybody knew that she was in the room before they could see her. In the United States of America, when a drawbridge is open, the only land vehicle that can claim priority over boats is a truck hauling the US mail. This option is seldom, if ever, exercised, of course. Last, but by no means least, Walt Disney, Tom Cruise, Whoopi Goldberg, Thomas Edison, Henry Winkler, Cher, and Leonardo da Vinci have all been dyslexic. Until the next time, guys, take care of yourself and of each other. Please do remember, subscribe.